Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here, and welcome to the Daily Update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up about 3% there. On the S&P Nasdaq did the same along the semiconductor Dow and the Russell 2000. All these guys that look like 3% positive day. Transport up 2%, banks 3%. Energy made a move today with a 4% positive. Biotech 2%, along the healthcare, home goods made a move along with the retail and utilities up about 2%. Emerging market up a little bit. Bitcoin up 8%. Gold, silver miners made a move today about 2% or so. Dollar down. Oil up. Treasury bond up a little bit. VIX is down about 13% there. Let's stick with S&P 500 ETF. Spider. 65-minute chart. Here, so this is where we close. Yesterday we actually gapped up. That's why we got the red candle there. We slightly gapped up, and then you see that red candle on that first hour, and then through that doji candle right on that micro-term moving average. Micro-term moving average was a kind of scoop it up a little bit there, and then on the second hour we made a move, and then third we kind of hung there a little bit, and it looks like on the fifth hour, so 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth hour, right? On the fifth hour, you can see that long lower wick here, and there's that fluctuation. One time, at one moment, it did look like something like this, right? And that's what that lower wick represents. It looked something like that with the red candle. It looks like we were able to find that support right on that 414 level. And that was that kind of a micro-term support along with the micro-term moving average. And then market made a move very, very aggressively in the last 2 hours of today's trading session. With that, what they've accomplished was, well, we were able to get back above the short-term moving average. And that's kind of what the bulls needed to do. But there's another thing that bulls accomplished with today's move is that this down gap right here, that down gap was filled. See right here? That down gap was filled after reclaiming that short-term moving average. So now we're back above the short-term moving average. And that's a good thing for the buyers. Buyers desperately need something like this. They've been really down. Market is down, they're emotionally down, they're spiritually down, they're down in many ways for the buyers for this entire year. So they needed something to kind of go on with, have any kind of hope. And I don't know, maybe today's move will make the buyers a little bit more hopeful going into in the next several weeks here in the summer months that are coming up. But I think overall though, there's still a lot that needs to happen because you can see boss bears are still hanging around at 460, which we talked about, and you can see there's another gap here, there's another lower high. We got the midterm moving average at 435, and there's another down gap here. So we probably need what the bulls, if bulls want to find and get that traction, the momentum to favor the buyers, bulls need to minimum gotta reclaim this at 450 and get up and then battle, have another war with the boss bears right here. Because remember last time, we saw that bulls got up and challenged the boss bears in that gap there. That gap was opened up back in January. Well, they miserably failed. I wonder if bulls want to kind of do another shot at it, go up and fill ultimately obviously need to go up and, face the boss bears right here, you can see, and fill that down gap. If bulls want to see new all-time highs, that's what they need to do. 460 gap, down gap must be filled. But that's a tough road ahead. It's not an easy road just because overall we're still in this kind of a midterm to short-term downtrend. Are we not? We got the lower highs, lower lows here. That means this could potentially be another rally before the tankage. another rally. And that's what happens in a down market. Bearish downtrend in the short to midterm, which we've been talking about this entire year. So this could potentially be another up move before another lower high and lower low. And that's probably what bears are thinking. That's probably what bears are hoping to see. That's probably what bears are. The troops are probably coming over here with the midterm moving average in that vicinity. There's a down gap right here. And that's also that prior support right here. So that level could act as a new resistance, right? So you can see we got the gap, we got the midterm moving average, and the pivot. So that 435, 440-ish level is gonna be pretty decent resistance that bulls have to battle with next. If though they can get above 428. Remember, the down gap was just filled. So we don't know if that level is gonna act as resistance. A lot of times when the gap gets filled and then we kind of close the day on a strong note, if it's a down gap and the bulls get up and fill that down gap and we kind of close the day on a strong note, more often than not, there could be a downturn right at open, meaning like some sort of down gap or something like that, right? Gap down. And so 428 is still the valid resistance. Even though we're poking up its head a little bit, it's still valid resistance. If we do see a downturn, what bulls need to do is to kind of utilize that short-term moving average. You can see prior resistance could potentially act as new support. And we want to see that short-term moving average kind of climbing back up. And that's what the bulls are looking for should there be any kind of decline. Let's check out that oscillator. See if we can extract any more information. So here's an interesting thing we've been talking about since yesterday. There's a bullish divergence right here. There's a bullish divergence right here. And definitely something is playing out right now. But what's important is that you can see we actually seeing the breakout on that oscillator right here. And last time when we saw that right there, right? Let me just kind of move this a little bit. You see right there. So when the last time we saw that oscillator breakout, we're just kind of above here. Let me redo this here. So you can see it breakout, right? There's a breakout. There's a breakout. Same thing. Looks exactly the same. And you can see, we see kind of a fast move right here. Check out that short-term moving average. See that? You see how it came down, retested it right there? Do you see right here? You see that how short-term moving average acted as new support, and then we saw that about 2 weeks of rally to the upside. So this could be the setup where bulls might want to retest their short-term. And then, if they want to see something like this happening, we may see a rally commencing at this level only if we can hold above 428 and reclaim the midterm moving average like it did right here and fill that down gap around 437. We can do that. I think there's a great chance bulls are gonna go up and battle the boss bears one more time. And that battle might be an epic battle. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening in block trading tomorrow.